Hello, hello, my good friends, those who are my subscribers, followers, friends, and those who are not my followers, everyone who will watch my video. Hello to all. How are you? I'm fine and good and working hard to deliver some good tip, tricks, and method of crochet to beginners, those who wants to learn this skill and want to make something new every day. Although it's not a very difficult, but people want to learn. Today my main topic is about how you can do work. We most probably do the work with the easiest method and with the classical method, but in some cases we have to do work in a back loops. I want to tell you how. Now let's start. I'm going to start with single crochet. Let's see how I am doing this. I am going to start with this yarn and I am using hook number 4. At first I am going to do work single crochet in a back loop. At first I will tell you how your single crochet look like, but if you do in a back loop the shape is different. So let's see. This is my magic knot, and at first I will do simple single crochet, but after it I will also show you how the single crochet back loop works look like. Thank you to join me. Let's start. Those who are very lucky who joined me in the beginning, this is the start of single crochet back loop work. 2, 3, 4. You can see this is back loop work of half double crochet. So after making this work, which is single crochet back loop, I will tell you how you can do half double crochet back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, Yudatish, Yudatist. Hello, how are you? From where you're watching? This is just chain work. It's countless because not making some kind of pattern or special thing, just trying to show you how you can do work in a back loop. When you are in the beginning, you can simply work exact single crochet way. You will skip one stitch from this side and then you will skip one and do single crochet. This is the first row, so because it's totally simple. Insert your hook, grab your yarn, pull up. You will have 2 loops in your hand. Now pull through both. Now go into the second, grab yarn in front of you and pull through two. This is the simplest form of single crochet. After this, I will do and show you how you can do single crochet in a back loop. This is the first row, that's why I am not doing in a back loop. So this is the simple chain, so I am doing the simplest single crochet. The first and the beginning of 18 people are watching, but not yet received any like from anyone. Let me know from where you guys are watching. May I know your nice names? You should also visit my channel. There are many patrons, tips and tricks in live session you can avail. This is, thank you so much for first like. This is simple single crochet. From the second row, I will do back loop work. And back loop work is always different with the regular stitches. We do, when we find some kind of different pattern or some kind of different shape and different look, so we sometimes do works in our back loops, especially when we want to some kind of braid looking, so we use to work in our back loops. This is simple row of single crochet, but after this I'll also tell you half double crochet back loop. This time I don't have a pattern made some kind of stuff to show you how the single crochet back loop looks like, but after this making you will come to know how the back loop works look like. Now you can see the single crochet simply looks like this way. I think I should make 2 rows of single crochet, then you can differentiate how the single crochet look like and how back loop looks like. Okay, so again, whenever you do single crochet, you must do 1 chain extra at the end and then turn. Now we always work in a simple single crochet under 2 loops, but this time also simple, I'm doing this row also simple single crochet, but the next row will be back loop work. I'm just doing to show how it looks like different from back loop works. This is simple single crochet. After this we will do work in a back loop, then you will come to know and you can differentiate and difference between back loop work and front loop work or both loop work. This is simple single crochet, but in the next row the main purpose to come at this time live that I want to show you how we can also work in a back loop when making some kind of stuff of crochet. Who is the good one who clicked the like button? Thank you. This is simple single crochet, but the next row will be single crochet in a back loop. You can see we are working under two loops. Same at the end, you can see these are two loops. Mean this way we are working like this way we always do in a simple crochet, simple single crochet. We always work in two loops beneath. So this is my last stitch and this row is done. Single crochet is same stiffness this type of I think I should make one more row, then you clearly come to know how the back loop work looks like. Again, I am going to do the simply single crochet. You can see simple single crochet we have to work. We pull our crochet this way, one chain at end, and insert crochet beneath two loops and then grab yarn and keep it in front, and this way this is single crochet. We always have to work under two loops. This is simple single crochet. I'm just doing these rows to show you you can watch and you can differentiate after making. When I will work in a back loop, then you can easily understand how the difference between single crochet both loop work and single crochet back loop work. You can see there are two loops. Kindly check these. These are two loops. One is this and one is this. This is called back loop and this is called front loop. This time sorry, I have to off my mic because my cat was playing with my yarn, so it's make little inconvenience for me. Check how the single crochet look like this way. This is simply single crochet work. You can see and how tightened it is. Most of the time we do this kind of work, especially for bags and for shoes making. I'll soon also try to make you shoes in front of you, and I will upload also a tutorial with this type of stitch. It's so thick you can see, but now I am going to do the work in a back loop. kindly watch keenly whenever you are doing single crochet. You must have to do one chain extra at the end. So now I am going to work in a back loop. Okay, now let's see. I have already mentioned you these are two loops and the back loop mean this loop and front loop mean this, and simply we work under both loops, but today we are going to learn how to work in a back loop and how it looks like that. So we will have to do just work in a this way back loop. It's some kind of border type feeling and border type looks, especially we used to make when we do the border and the end of some kind of sweater, baby cardigan, baby caps. We do this kind for making. Thank you very much, Shatika. How are you? How are you and from where you are watching? Thank you so much for blessing. Look, my dear, in the simple single crochet, we work in both loops, but this time I am working in a back loop. This is the back loop. So simply go back, pull your yarn, and this way you do single crochet in a back loop. You can talk, my dear, those who are here. We can. I just want to come in front of you and I want to talk something with you. Thank you very much. My one video which goes viral, I think maybe tomorrow it will be 100K. Thank you to join me or watch my videos. Thank you so much. It helps me a lot. Look how the back loop work is looking like. Must try it in 4 borders. And sometime we do at the end of caps as a border. Thank you. How are you, Shatika? From where you are watching? This is single crochet back loop work. The live session is very useful for those who are beginners and they want to learn each and every step of everything. You can see how the it's not so much difference this time you can see, but after this row you will come to know how it's different from the simple single crochet. When you work in a back loop, it's a different method, and when you work in a both loop, it's always different. Remember this, when you are working with single crochet, always do one chain in the beginning, mean at the end. Now, single crochet work in a back loop. This is one extra chain. This is my back loop. I want to show you very closely. I think this is the perfect look for you guys, those who want to learn how I am working in a back loop. This way, bring yarn, and this way, pull through 2 loops, go insert, Alabama. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Hatika. Yes, actually, my channel name is DIY Crochet for Beginners. I'm just doing to show the beginners how they can make their borders with back loop method. It's a different with simple single crochet. Thank you very much to join me. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Do like, do subscribe, and watch videos on my channel. Do share with your friends, those who are interested in this skill and those who want to learn crochet with the simplest way. This is single crochet back loop work. I like when those people who attend session and talk with me and introduce themselves. Why you hide your identity? If you are watching, you should say, like your attenders, you should tell me about your names, your country name. It helps me that for the next time I want to start the live session according to your country time. Don't hesitate to ask anything. If you want to some kind of tutorial, you can ask me. I will help you. This is single crochet back loop work. You can see this is front loop. I am dropping, missing, and working in a back loop. Thank you for the third like. Thank you so much. Again, at the end, have to do one chain and then turn. You guys can see how different the look is because of back loop working. It's some kind of braid. Again, I will do work in a back loop one more row to show you how you can differ your back loop work. I want to also show you in this week, today, which is going to be end. In this week, I made two caps and I used to work with half double crochet. You can see how it's look like when you work in a back loop. It's some kind of braid. It's a fringes cap. If you guys want this tutorial, I will send you link, or maybe I will do a tutorial live session for you that how you can start this cap. 17 people are watching. May I know your name, please, my dear? Thank you, those who are watching. Thank you, those who will watch me later. Thanks to all. I just started this channel for my beginners, young girls, those who want to learn and spend their most of time in studying their education. So this channel is for my beginners friend. That's why I am doing the simplest way, trying to show you how you can easily make things with the simple methods. This is single crochet back loop work. Now the last stitch is here. You can see there are two loops. One is this and one is this. We are going to work in the back loop. Like always, one chain and turn. Again, I am going to do one more row for you that you can easily differentiate the back loop work. You can also make caps because it looks nice, some kind of braids. Simply single crochet feeling is very thick and solid, but in this back loop process you find the braid type pattern. After completion of this row, I will show you how your back loop work looks like and the both loop works look like. Thank you, those who are watching. Thank you very much. At this night time in my country, it's Monday started, but in some countries there is still Sunday night. So I just came to show you some kind of new work. Those who don't know, back loop work. This is single crochet back loop. You can see there are two loops. Close look. Let's see. This is back loop, this is front loop. We are working in a back loop. Sorry, pull through. I'm taking yarn over. Sometime I forgot because daytime I do some kind of order, so my hand is habitual of that kind of work. Sometime yarn over work. So this is back loop work. I think it's taking your attention. You can see how different the single crochet simple looks like and how the back loop single crochet looks like. You can see, I think I should show you closely. These are simple crochet, simple method, and this is back loop work. You can see this type of single crochet simple both ways you can see, but when you work in a back loop it's look like that way, that kind of little humps. Kindly watch. see the close image, and this is the back loop work. I'm going to do one more row that you easily understand good way the back loop work. Chain one always at the end because it's end and now the beginning of the next row, and this is single crochet. Hook size is 4. This is back loop work. After this, I will do half double crochet back loop because today's session is all about back loop work. But for your convenience, I am also doing 3 rows of just simple single crochet that you should understand well how the difference between the back loop work and the simple work. You must try this back loop work for your sweaters borders and for your caps. And when sometime people do make caps with this method, but they do in this way, and at the end they do slip stitches and complete their caps, but most of the time we use this stitch as a border of our cardigans, sweaters, caps, and simple single crochet most of the time for bags and for socks, sometime for gloves. Today short will, or you will also see I did half double crochet and made a half gloves. Go and subscribe my channel. You will watch some kind of interesting shorts with good tips. So this is, my dear, this is how your single crochet back loop looks like. I think you guys can see easily how beautiful it's looking, and some kind of braids feeling, and it's stretchy. Whenever you do, you always find there are difference between when you do that kind of method, you have some kind of stretchy feeling, and when you do the simpler, there is no kind of stretchy feeling. You can see how thick is this and how stretchy is this. So you can use it for some reason, for some good patterns. Okay, now today this is the end of single crochet back loop work, but now I am going to do half double crochet back loop work. Now let's start. I am keeping aside that this not divert your attention. I made this cap with half double crochet back loop work. If you are interested for this cap, I will soon upload a video for this. Then you will avail the benefit to learn how you can make this kind of braids cap. Now let's start. I am using this wool. It's a little thin than this, so I am using 3.5 crochet hook for this. Well, I can also make it with chain hook number 4. Let's start me the work with the same hook. Let's start with the chain. How you can make your chain and magic knot. This is magic knot, and now I am going to start the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 25 and 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. These are 30 chains, and for half double crochet sometime you do and skip 2 chains and work into the third. This time at first I am making simple half double crochet, then I will do work in a back loop. It's just for your convenience making that you can easily differentiate between the both loop work and the back loop work. So this time I am working the simplest half double crochet. You will skip 2 chain and will work into the third chain. You have 3 loops in your hand. Yarn over, go into the stitch, have 3 loops and pull through all 3. This is the main method of half double crochet. Keep your yarn over your crochet hook, insert your hook in a chain and pull through all 3. This is the method of half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook, have 3 loops, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go insert and pull through all 3. I will do 2 or 3 rows for half double crochet simple way, but after it I will work in a back loop, then you will find that kind of pattern like braid. When you work in a back loop, you find the pattern like braid. And for half double crochet, you will have to work before every work you will do, and before starting every row, you do 2 chain, not 1. Sometimes people do 1, but I prefer to do 2 because it's a little lengthy stitch than single crochet. It's half double crochet. 19 people are watching, but I received just 4 likes. Why, my dear, you don't like my work? Thank you, those who are paying attention and giving me the time. This is the half double crochet look like. This time at first I am working the simplest half double crochet, but after 2 or 3 rows I will show you how you can make that kind of braid pattern when you will work into the back loop. This is Shatika. Are you with me? Let me know you are still with me. Thank you very much for 4 likes. Those who gave me 4 likes. Thank you to join me and thank you to give me time. We are today learning how the back loop work looks like. Keep your yarn over, go into the chain, have 3 loops, pull through all 3 at a time, and this way, this is the last chain, and this way do half double crochet. Before half double crochet, 2 chain and then turn. Now get same way, keep your yarn over your crochet hook. This is simple half double crochet, but I am working under both loops. You can see there are 2 loops. This way we are working under both loops. You can see I am working like this way under both loops, but after it I will work in a back loop. Back loop means this back loop. I will show you again. This is back loop. This half double crochet. Thank you, those who are with me. We are learning today's braid method, how we can easily make braid type pattern with simple stitch of single crochet and half double crochet with working in a back loop. Those who are interested for this cap, I will, you can see this live on my channel. This is half double crochet, the simple way, but after 3 row I will show you how you can do your work in a back loop and your work looks different with a simple way. If you want to do also work with this 2 chain, you can do this way. It's how it look like. I am going to make another row of this simple method of half double crochet, but after it I will work in a back loop so that you easily differentiate between simple half double crochet and back loop double crochet. This is all the way half double crochet back loop, but at the end I do half double crochet, but I do slip stitches between. How stiff and good this half double crochet is, but when I will do in a back loop, you will see at once the work is totally different with this pattern. I mean, back loop work is different and the both loop work is different. Just making the difference of a loop, it's make big difference. Thank you, those 12 people are watching. Thank you, those 4 people like my session. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me because it's a night time somewhere in some cities, some countries, but here in my country it's a midnight. Mean we have started our day. Today is Monday, but in many countries there is still Sunday. It's a midnight of after Sunday. Half night is past, I think. Work in both loops. Now this is the last 2 loops. Now it's look like that's way half double crochet, but now I am going to work in a back loop, so doing 2 chain extra and then turn, and now onward I am going to work in a back loop, 2 chain, and you can see always there are 2 loops when you are working. You can see these are 2 loops, but I will do work in just this loop. Sometimes camera does not help how good the color is looking and shining in my ring light. I try to show you the good impression, the work which I am working. Now this back loop, working in a back loop, just 1 loop this way. Keep your yarn over your stick, hook and back loop. Have 3 loops in my hand and pull through all 3. This is back loop work. This is half double crochet back loop work. You must try, especially for braided cap. Okay, those people who are watching me, kindly let me know your name. I can read your messages and reply you back. I made 3 rows with the simple way of half double crochet. working in a back loop same way like I did the single crochet back loop work. This I don't want to distract you, that's why I hide it. But at last I will show you again how the difference between back loop single crochet and back loop half double crochet. But at the end, always remember when you are working, the last stitch, it looks ugly when you do in a just back loop. So when you are at the end or in the beginning, you work under both loops. Okay. Always remember when you are at the last stitch, you do work in both loops. Okay. So it's look nice. Otherwise, it's look ugly. Sorry, I pick up the stitch from the wrong place. Under these two loops, you will have to do the work this way. So because you want to keep your edge straight, that's why you will have to do work under both loop at the end or in the beginning. Okay, mean this is the end, but it's the beginning of the next row. So you will have to do, sorry, I was doing this way, but now next you will have to do this way. Work in a back loop. This is half double crochet back loop. At the end, you do work in both loops that your end should not look ugly or not straight. You can see now same feeling like this. This pattern is looking like this braid because I also made this pattern half double crochet back loop. I also do this with back loop method. So it's looking like the same way. You can see how same way it's looking. Working in a back loop. Today we learned single crochet back loop and half double crochet back loop work. Kindly do practice at home, those who are new for this skill and this work. And kindly do subscribe my channel if you like this method, and if you want to learn more simple ways for crocheting, do join its channel, this channel especially for my beginners friend, especially for girls, those who were busy in their studies, teaching and then turn and exact for the first work under both loops, but from the next have to work in a back loop. Hello Fatma, how are you? From where you are watching, Fatma Sheikh? Okay, from where you are watching, my dear? Kindly full watch. Okay, welcome from India. Do you know the time here? You are, I think, just half hour before, according to my time. You are my neighbor. I'm from Pakistan. This time, kindly do subscribe channel for more good tips, tricks, and especially those who join me today must watch all the live sessions, because it's very good for them, because the on channel videos, those I have already uploaded on my channel, there are cuttings. Actually, the policy of the YouTube is that our video should not be so much lengthy, but in the live session you can watch each and every stitch and you can learn very good way. So kindly, those who join me today, do subscribe and one by one watch all the live session. There are many good tips, tricks, and the easy method you can avail the benefit to learn. Okay, Fatima, what works you do? You are a housewife, or you are a girl, or you are a student or office going girl? Let me know. Happy you are watching. Most of my subscribers are from abroad. Hello. Okay, Basti. Okay, my dear. Look, I made this cap on Friday, finished. I started it in a week because I have to do more work for some kind of other orders. So I completed it on Friday. It took, I think, 3 to 4 days because I daily do some work. I made this with half double crochet. This is half double crochet. This is half double crochet, and always remember, when you are working in a back loop, but for the end stitch, you always do work under both loops. Okay, so that your edge should look nice. Otherwise your end looks some kind of tangling. You can see it's straight. So My dear friends, you can watch. This is till here the simple half double crochet, but from the yes, how good the combination is, pink and green. If you want to make cap, you can use this method of half double crochet in a back loop. Today we learned two methods, and one is single crochet and one is half double crochet. This is simple single crochet and this is single crochet in a back loop. This is half double crochet and this is half double crochet in a back loop. I think you guys understand well today. If you don't understand, kindly watch it again. I will also upload video of these patterns for your convenience. Okay, my dear. Thanks those who join me and pay attention to me and give me time. Thank you so much for your kindness and your time. Be connected and see you again. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much, Fatma. You are so nice. You are so nice. You just very good. Thank you very much. Do you subscribe to my channel? Let me know. You can daily watch. Thank you. Thanks a lot, my dear Fatma. Your name is good. Your name is good. From which city you belongs? There are many beautiful patterns, and especially my sunflower granny square pattern is very popular, which is the good video which gone viral, and my channel is being monetized just because of that video, because people like it very much. Kindly you must visit my channel and watch OK Mumbai, the very popular city of India. All the celebrities and the famous people are living on Mumbai. Yes, good. You guys are very nice and hardworking. I love Indians. I like Indians because they are very determined about their work. Everyone who is working, if they are a teacher, lawyer, doctor, in every field, you guys are doing very well. Especially when I saw there are many people, just they are hawkers and they are selling their food stuffs, simple food stuff, but they are also doing very good work and doing hard work to earn money. You guys are very hardworking. Thank you so much to join me. Those who paid time to me, thank you so much. See you tomorrow with some good tip, tricks, and good way of method which helps in doing crocheting. Thank you. Good night and goodbye. See you tomorrow. Good night.